Don't use your own capital if you're starting trading right now. Instead, you should use a funded account. Prop firms give you an account which can go up to $300,000 in some cases, and they give you that for a fraction of the price. If you prove yourself to be a good enough trader, you get to keep a percentage of the profits you make from that account. And a lot of people, when they start trading, think that these funded accounts cost so much money. But in 2025, they're cheaper than ever before. And in this video, I'm going to show you the 5 cheapest prop firms this year. Before prop firms, when people first started trading, they had to risk their own capital. They had to save up a couple $1,000s and then conservatively start trying to scale their accounts up. But that can take so long. Before prop firms, if you wanted to grow your account to a decent size, if you started with a couple $1,000s and was making 2% every single day, it would take you months to get to the place that you want to be. But with prop firms, you can skip this step. And as long as you develop a good enough trading strategy, then you can start to get massive wins quickly with these prop firms. If you make a 2% trade on a $100,000 account, that's $2,000. So let's get into the cheapest prop firm accounts that you can actually get right now. The 5th cheapest is Top Tier Trader. You can get a $5,000 account for $49. Top Tier Trader's 5K account is a 2-phase challenge where you need to meet a 10% profit target in the first phase and a 5% profit target in the second phase in order to pass this challenge. You have to trade for a minimum of 3 trading days without exceeding a maximum overall loss of 10% in any of the phases, and a 5% daily drawdown in any of the phases as well. So if you don't know what that means and you're new to prop firms, a daily drawdown means that you can't go under 5% of your account size. Otherwise, you fail the challenge and you have to pay again in order to get access to this account and then pass the challenge. You get an 80% profit split with Top Tier Trader, and with Top Tier Trader, you actually have a daily profit cap. So you can only increase your account by 2% per day. You can hold the trades during the weekend, and you can also trade news events as well. Not only that, there are options for add-ons as well when you go to this section, so you can pay a tiny bit more to get specific add-ons that will help you with your trading. For example, a 90-10 profit split. News trading is an add-on. You can also get expert advisors, which will help you out in your trading, and you can also get double the amount of leverage as well. The 4th cheapest is Blueberry Funded. You can get a $5,000 account for $40. With Blueberry Funded, it's a 1-step challenge. You only need to meet a profit target of 10% and then you pass the account. But they have slightly stripped the rules to the 2-step challenges that you may see in this video, and that is a maximum total loss of 6% you cannot exceed, or a maximum daily loss of 4%. You can't go anywhere above that. Any of the profit that you make with Blueberry Funded, you keep 80%. The leverage that you can get on this is 1-30, and your payouts are done every 14 days. One great feature of Blueberry Funded is that they allow account copy trading. Make sure you look into all the rules behind this, but that's a really good feature that not a lot of other prop firms do. The 3rd cheapest is Serest Funded. You can get a $5,000 account for $38. For Serest Funded, this is a 2-step max challenge. So in order to get access to this funded account, you need to meet a profit target of 10% in the first phase and 5% in the second phase, without exceeding the daily loss rule of 5% in the first phase or 4% in the second phase, and the overall loss rule of 10% in the first phase and 8% in the second phase. With Serest Funded, you need to trade for a minimum of 3 profitable days. You can get 30-1 leverage with this platform as well, which is brilliant, and you can hold your trades overnight and during the weekend. You get paid out with this prop firm every 14 days. The 2nd cheapest is Funded Next. You can get a $5,000 account for $32. With Funded Next, in order to pass this challenge account, you need to meet a profit target of 8% in the first phase and 4% in the second phase, without exceeding a maximum overall loss of 8% or a maximum daily loss of 4%. You can get your profit splits up to 95% with this prop firm. You can trade news, but you have to trade for a minimum of 5 days in order to pass this challenge, and you get your first withdrawal 21 days after passing this. You can add additional add-ons onto your account with Funded Next. For example, the lifetime payout of 95% adds 30% onto your account size. No minimum trading days you can do as well if you don't want to do anything like that. That adds 20% onto your account. To get the bi-weekly payout, that adds 15% onto your account. Overall loss limit, that adds 25% If you're not comfortable with the 8% overall loss limit, then you can increase that for 25% of your account size to 10%. The cheapest is Blue Guardian. You can get a $5,000 account for $19 and you don't have to pass any type of challenge. These are instant funding accounts. And last but not least, we have Blue Guardian. Now, like I mentioned, this is an instant funding account. So none of the other accounts are doing anything like this. And this is brand new to Blue Guardian, this Insta Starter package. What's great about this is that you get access to an instant funded account for such a cheap price. I don't think a prop firm has ever done access to an instant funded account for this low of a price. And especially with the drawdown rules on this account as well, it's something incredibly special that you can get this for $19. It's amazing what these guys are doing for the trading community, and it's allowing a lot of other people to get on the bandwagon with prop firms. Now, the reason I'm covering the cheapest prop firms is because you don't have to just settle with these 5K accounts. You can get your first payout with this 5K account. And if you're comfortable with your trading style and strategy, you can use the profits from that first payout to invest into even bigger accounts. The maximum overall loss on Blue Guardian's Instant Starter is 5%, and the maximum daily loss is 3%. Now, this is a bit stricter compared to all the other prop firms, but to have access to an instant funded account for $19 and to have these drawdown rules is absolutely amazing and unheard of in the prop firm space. The max leverage you can get with these accounts as well is 1 to 30, and your payouts are done bi-weekly. You can find all the discount codes and full reviews to each of these prop firms in the link in the description below. Go ahead and check these out, and best of luck with your trading. Like the video if you enjoyed, thank you very much for watching, and subscribe to us for more trading content.